Hi, just doing a quick tutorial on the wood grain I've done on my Sopwith Camel. A few people asked how I achieved that. With this I've just done plain white, which I haven't done before for a lighter grain. That's US Tankers Highlight and just Iraqi sand, so any light tan colour usually would do. I've already done a bit of wood grain on that with orange brown, and I'm just going to do a couple on these others here. I just usually use an old crappy brush like this with lots of burn ends. I only use my old crappy brushes because it tends to give more of a random effect. That's just leather brown I'm going to do on this one, and then just lightly kind of drag it over in different directions, and just get a smaller brush and then just try and make like where the wood grain turns around on itself. You can study bits of YouTube videos or Google pictures of wood grain. But that's just trying to keep it random. Can do different colours as well. Instead of just a couple, you can do just using some of that orange brown in there as well. That's just all experimentation. Whatever you do, if it doesn't work out, it's easy enough to go back over it again. Might just go different brown on this other way. Shall go darker. That's cam black brown, which will come out a lot darker, but even these colours here will come out dark once the oils go on. And again, I'm probably rushing this just to keep the video short. You do use like scourers or sponge for this too. See, that's come out a little bit thicker than I'd like. Then again, as I said, just get the smaller brush and you can just put some more, fill in gaps, or do just more of a wood grain effect on some areas. As I just try and keep it random. I might even go over that a bit different with that brown. Because once the oils go over it, blends it all in. She might go a bit of yellow in those too. So don't be afraid to mix it up. Do some different colours. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'll hit that with the hairdryer. Now the oils I'm using is just burnt umber, burnt sienna, and raw sienna. But again, mix up your colours, try different ones, see what works for you. And this I just put in blotches. No real effect, but just a little bit random. As I said, I've never really done the white before, so it's going to be a new one for me. And let's do this. And then that's pretty much it. I'll get a larger brush. Again, just an older, crappier brush, because you want to keep streaks. When you paint the background colour, just paint it by hand too, because that'll give you some brush strokes, which gives you an extra sort of wood grain effect. And then just stamping that brush in some thinners and just stroke it down, give yourself a few lines in it. So it's probably a little bit wet than I like usually doing it. And just do a couple of wavy lines too, just to sort of give it a bit more of a natural look. Might just wipe that brush out a bit, give it another wash out with some thinners. I'll use a dry brush. This brush is just completely dry. And there we go. And you can see the 3 different colours, background colours, and just using different colours for the wood grain. This one here is probably a little bit over the top, but as I said, doing a bit of a hurry to keep it short. But there we go. Hope that helps everyone out. Need to know any more questions, just ask. Thank you.